Question 15. Write down the value of, the square root of 64. So what number times by itself to give you 64, which is 8. Work out the value of 5 cubed. Well, 5 cubed is 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5, 125. Right, 16 expand. So it basically means multiply everything in the bracket by the number at the front. So we end up with 10m, 5 times 3 minus 15. Good practice, put it on the answer line. Right, factorise, that means basically put the brackets back in. So the highest number goes into 3 and 12. 3n plus, 3 times 4 is 12, so it's 3n plus 4. Right, question 17. Stuart throws a bias coin 10 times. He gets 7 tails. Maxine throws the same coin 50 times. She gets 30 tails. Prasha is going to throw the coin once. Whose result will give a better estimate for the probability? Right, well, it's going to be Maxine because she did it more times. Okay, the more trials you get, the more accurate it is. As she did more trials. Attempts, whatever word you want to put it. Okay, so Maxine is better because she did it 50 times as opposed to 10 times. Alright. Use Stuart's and Maxine's results to work out an estimate for the probability that Pressure will get tails. Well, let's put them two together. So we end up with 60 attempts, and actually we got 37 tails. Yeah. So 37 out of 60 is a probability. Because we've got 60 in total, 7 tails. Question 18. Diagram shows a rectangular garden path. Whereas M is going to cover the path with paving stones. Each paving stone is a square of side 30. Each paving stone costs £2.50. He's got £220. Does he have enough money? Right, so let's have a little think. If it's 30 centimetres, we can have 4 tiles going up, because it's 120 divided by 30, which is 4. And then we need to do 600 divided by 30, which is 20. So actually we got 20 going across and 4. So total number is 20 times 40. Sorry, 20 times 4, which is 80. And then cost is 80 times £2.50, which is £200. So, yes, enough money. And in fact, we got £20 over. Well, that's your 4-mark question. Right, question 19, fractions. So, we need to take away, so we need a common denominator, which could be 15. 3 and 5 both go into 15. We've times that by 5, so we end up with 10 over 15. We've done that by 3, so we need to do that by 3. So now we've got 7 over 15. So common denominator, these have been times by 5, these have been times by 3. Just take away the numerators. Now multiplying fractions is actually easier. Just multiply the top multiply the bottom, and it does say in its simplest form, so 6 over 12, divide them both by 6, we get a half. Okay, fairly straightforward 4 marks. Now, here are two squares, A and B. The length of the side of A is 50% the length of the side of B. Express the area of the shaded region of square A as a percentage of the area of square B. Well, if that's half, we've basically just got this bit here, and actually half of it's shaded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually it's an eighth. So 1/8 shaded. So I know a quarter is 25%. So an eighth is basically half of that. So 12.5% shaded. Yeah, half 50%, that's all right. Right. There are 40 students in a class. Each student walks to school, cycles to school, or gets the bus. There are 22 girls in the class. 9 of the girls walk, 7 of the boys cycle, 6 out of 10 students who get the bus are bright. Find out the numbers. Right, this has got a two-way table. So, let's set it up. We've got walk, cycle, can't spell cycle, or bus. And then we've got the total at the end. And we've got boy, girl, total. Right, so let's complete the table. Put the information in. We've got 22 girls in this class. And we've got 40 people in total. So actually we've got 18 boys. 9 of the girls walk to school. 7 of the boys cycle. 6 out of the 10 students who get the bus to school are boys. So 10, 6. Right, so now we can start filling in. Find the number of students who walk to school. So 18, take away 6, take away 7 is 5. So 5, let's just double check that. Yep, that works. So actually the total number walking to school is 14. So actually we could find the cycling as well there, but we don't need to. We're only interested in this bit. But you can see how using a two-way table actually helps you there. Find the number of students who walk to school, 14. Okay. So, question 22. There are only blue cubes, red cubes and yellow cubes. The table shows the probability of taking at random a blue cube from the box. The number of red cubes in the box is the same as the number of yellow cubes in the box. Complete the table. Right, so these two need to be the same, but they all need to add up to 1. So we need to do 1 take away 0.2, which is 0.8. 0.8 divided by 2 is 0.4. Now, there are 12 blue cubes in the box. So probability of blue is 0.2, which gives us 12. Now that's a fifth. So basically we need to times that by 5. So 12 times 5 is 60. So actually there's 60 cubes in total. Right, Dion needs 50 grams of sugar to make 15 biscuits. She also needs 3 times as much flour as sugar. Well, 3 times 50 is 150. 2 times as much butter. Okay, which is 100. She's going to make 60 biscuits. So 60 divided by 15 is 4. Work out the amount of flour she needs. So we need to do 4 times 150, which is 600. So 600 in total. She now needs to buy butter. She needs to make 60 biscuits. So we need 4 times 100. Which is 400. Now each pack is 250. So 250, double that, 500. So actually she's going to need 2 packs. Alright, let's have a look. So we've got question 24. Highest common factor of 72 and 90. Now I would do this with prime factor trees. So 72 gives us 36 and 2, 18 and 2, or 2, 9, 3 and 3. And 90, what we got? 3 and 30, 10 and 3, 2 and 5. And then the Venn diagram, which ones overlap? Well, we've definitely got 2 3s there, 2 3s there. And then we've got a 2 and a 2, no 5 on there. So it's 2 times 3 times 3. 18. Right, number 25 looks a bit different. Diagram shows the plan, front, side of a solid shape drawn on a centimetre grid. In the space below, draw a sketch of the solid shape. Give the dimensions of the solid on your sketch. So we've got rectangles and a circle. So it must be a cylinder. A cylinder that is 5 centimetres high and with a diameter of 4 centimetres, and that's all you need. Cylinder with those dimensions on. Question 26. Let's have a look. Looks like some kind of transformation. Shape A can be transformed to shape B by a reflection in the x-axis followed by a translation. Find the values of C and the value of D. So, reflection in the x. So that's 2 squares away. Go 2 squares, 2 squares, 2 squares. That's 5 squares, 5 squares. Right, so okay, so we've reflected it. Now we just need the translation. So it's gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left. And then it's gone down 1. So it's minus 6, minus 1. Oh, there's a lot of questions, aren't there? 27. So we've got packs of pens, black, red, green. Black, red, green. So 2 pens. So these are in the ratio of 7 to 3 to 4. These are the packs. How many in a pack? And we need 220 pens were sold. How many were green? Right, so if we've got 7 packs of black, that is 14 pens in total. Now the red, we've got 3 packs, 5 in each, 15, and then 24. Now if we add those together, so 14, 15 and 24 gives us 53 in total, but we sold 212. So we need to work out how many times bigger that is. Well, that's 4 times bigger. So actually, to get the number of green pens, we just need to do 24 times 4. Which is 96 green pens. It's not after the packets, it's after the number of individual pens. All because we realised these added up to 53, scale it out by 4, so we end up with 24 times 4 gives us 96. Right, okay, I think we're nearly there. 28. QR is 10 centimetres. BC is the same as PQ. The perimeter of this one is 26. The area of this one is 45, which means this is 4.5. Because 4.5 times 10 would give us an area of 45, which means that's 4.5. And that's 4.5. Right, now what's the question actually asking? Find the length of AB. That length there. Okay, so we know total perimeter is 26. So if we do 26, take away 9, 2 lots of 4.5, it gives us 17. So AB is equal to 17 divided by 2, because that and that is 17, which gives us 8.5 centimetres. So all we really did is just put the information on as we worked through the question, and then realised we needed AB. Right, here is a graph. At least they've drawn it for us, that's handy. Write down the coordinates of the turning point. Right, the turning point is basically the bottom bit here. So that's going to be 1 minus 4. Use the graph to find the roots. Now the roots is actually where it crosses the x-axis, so where it's equal to 0. So actually 3 or minus 1. Okay, that's where it, so basically that point there, that point there. That was quite nice, 3 marks. Oh, that was the last question. So that was the Foundation 1 Summer 2019.